Prof. Fulman, Prof. Blitz, staff members, proud parents, and the newcomers of 2018. As the elected chairperson of the TSR, I've been afforded the privilege to extend a warm welcome to you all. In medicine, when you have to write a side effect for any drug and you don't know the answer, the go-to is nausea and vomiting, but it also seems to be the side effect of public speaking. So in knowing that I was entrusted with this responsibility, it took me a considerable amount of time to think about what I was going to say today. What knowledge could I impart on students that have made their families immensely proud through hard work and determination, evidenced by just being able to be seated here today? So I hypothetically put myself in your shoes, and I wondered, what would fifth year me say to first year Tevarus? For starters, I would thank you. For starters, I would have told myself to embrace the beard a whole lot sooner. It's a majestic accessory that high school denied me the right to brag about. But on a more serious note, the first thing I would have told him is, well freaking done. When I look back, I'm reminded that my parents did not get the opportunity to obtain a university degree. So when I drove through the gates of Tygerberg campus, I could not have been prouder of myself. I was in the process of breaking a cycle. To provide you with a bit of background about myself, I was born in Durban and moved to Cape Town at the age of 7. I then schooled at Decatur Primary and subsequently went on to Decatur High School. Throughout my schooling career, a constant feature was the voice of my mother. Whenever I had the audacity to complain about homework or studying, my mother constantly reminded me of the boy in the township that studied by candlelight, the girl in the village who had to catch up on class at night in order to take care of her siblings during the day, that top student who went hungry most of their schooling career, and the group of friends that rotated one textbook and all passed with exceptional results. It was in driving through those gates, I was reminded more that as a first-year student, I would be sitting amongst these legendary people, and today I stand amongst you all, legends. Each with a different background, a different story, a different hardship. And I would like to tell you all, well done, you have made it. As a student of Stellenbosch University, being on Tygerberg campus specifically, I want to highlight that no matter where you come from, the doors of success and opportunity are open to you all. Refrain from comparing yourself to others. You will only set yourself up for disappointment. Do not follow someone else's dreams and goals. You will not reach it. And never throw yourself a pity party. No one will attend it. The point I'm trying to make is that you need to decide and commit to hard work and to your own success, and you will continue to reap the reward. The second thing I would have told my first year self is, embrace your inner weirdo. High school was a place where I tried so hard to fit in. I wanted to please everyone and pretended to enjoy the things because it was trendy at the time. So when I came to university and found other people embracing their individuality, I too became comfortable with myself and people gravitated towards that. The model is that you shouldn't have to try to be unique because you already are. If you don't enjoy wearing underwear, then don't wear it. In a side note, I do suggest wearing a belt. And if you enjoy pineapple on your pizza, then just eat it. There's no need to get into an internet battle. I've been fortunate enough to have met some of these weirdly interesting people here, but they are the people I will remember the most when I leave this place. They are true to themselves, truly authentic and genuine. Remember this as you start your journey. The third thing I would have told myself is look up from your phone and meet new people. The diversity that is present at Tygerberg is such a beautiful thing to witness and be a part of. There are students from all over the globe that sit here today. Imagine all the cultures that you could learn about if you just lowered your walls, lifted your gaze, and said hello. When I moved into Hippocrates room 660 and met Jody, my roommate all the way from Prieska in Northern Cape, I considered to myself that I never would have went to Prieska. Who even goes there? Yet, I made an amazing lifelong friend and learned so much while doing so. Now, while I advise you to look up from your phone, I look down at mine in order to make this speech. Social media can be both a blessing and a curse, depending on how you use it. In giving the speech, I was meant to tell you everything you expected to hear from a chairperson. The cheesy stuff. And so to change it up, I took to Instagram and posed the question, what advice do you wish someone told you as a first year? These are some of the responses I got. The pessimist said, turn around and leave now. The optimist said, talk to new people and don't get stuck in the same high school clique. There's so much fun to be had. The food lovers said, you don't have to eat so much. The party goers simply said, don't drink Russian beer, or better yet, don't drink at all. The selfie queen said, everyone is beautiful until it's time to take your student card picture. It's coming. But own it, because your glow up will only be that much better. The top student said, study to become the health professional you envision and not for the test. The wise said, you don't have to belittle yourself and change your ways in order to form part of the norm. Varsity gives you the platform to explore, create, and try and find your true self. The heartbroken said, don't date anyone in your class. Another said, don't date anyone on campus. And my personal favorite, don't date at all. But if you do, make sure they have a car. Petrol is expensive. And I say, the heartbroken are clearly wise too. The fourth thing I would have told myself is adapt. I would like to read a piece from my recent campus email. I've added a new insert called Lessons with Tev, and I believe there's a lesson in it all for us all. I'm a melodramatic writer, so bear with me. It goes as follows. This holiday, I was fortunate enough to travel to India, the motherland of my people. Little did I know I would soon find out that I'm further away from my Indian roots than I am from obtaining this degree. The citizens there easily knew I was a fake, and so I quickly had to adapt. My attempts at Hindi weren't even good enough to be cast as an extra in a low-budget Bollywood movie. Still, there was no way I was going to pay foreigner rates when blending in required a mere change in body language and a little less talking. Point is, sometimes you have to fake it till you make it. Adaptability is key when it comes to progress. I hope that wherever you find yourself this year, you will have a positive attitude towards change. The fifth and final thing I would like to say is protect your mind and remember you have support. My time on this campus has not always been easy. I've cried many times because things don't always turn out as they should. Staying balanced is not as easy as people paint it out to be. Life is not easy, and the humility to know that will change your perception. There is, however, a very bad culture on this campus that normalizes not coping, as a part of the life we have signed up for. As much as I love the show, this is not an episode of Grey's Anatomy. No one should ever experience that much drama. As your Tigerberg Student Representative Council, we would like to let you know that support is always available. The question is, will you use it? And that is up to you. Your mental health should always come first. Take care of yourself and be selfish when it comes to protecting your mind. Now, I recently jumped in my mom's bed and quite arrogantly asked her, how does it feel to be in the presence of a star? She confidently replied, I really don't know, you tell me. I never expected a clapback from my mother, but I had to agree. To the parents, guardians, and friends that are here today, you are stars too. Remember to keep shining, and by that, I mean continue to offer your love, support, guidance, and occasionally cut us some slack. The dishes don't have to be done right away. One of the things most people said in my response to my Instagram question was that the people who loved and supported them is what propelled them to be better each day. Today we celebrate and honor you all. Your efforts and support do not go in vain. To the bright and determined newcomers, don't lose that drive that got you here today. Remember to take in this moment and be proud of yourself. Embrace your individuality, meet new people, adapt when you need to, and hold on to the people that you love and support. And if you remember nothing from the speech, at least remember this. Embrace your beard. Think of it as a metaphor of sorts. With that being said, welcome to Tigerberg campus. I'm your TSR chair. This is my team. Get to know us, we want to know you. And remember, we are here to represent your needs. Wishing you all a 2018 full of success, opportunity, and change for the better.